own. Thanks so much for joining me for your practice. Today's flow will just be a nice stretchy flow. You just need a little yoga reset for your day or to start your morning or end your evening. It should feel really good in your body. My trusty pup Ronan is here to join us. So when you're ready, we're just going to get started in a comfortable seat. If you have a block you'd like to sit on or use in your practice, you can go ahead and grab that. I'm going to root down into the sits bones and place the palms on the knees, palms facing down to ground down, palms facing up to receive energy. Really focusing on elongating through the spine. So we tend to hunch and round. I'm going to roll the shoulders back, lengthen through the crown of the head. Let your vertebrae stack. You can close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Relaxing through your shoulders. Softening through the face, the jaw. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Noticing where you feel the breath in the body right now. Do you feel it in your belly? In your chest? Maybe even at the tip of your nose. Just noticing where you sense the breath. We'll begin to deepen it, taking a deep full breath inhale, filling all the way up. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Beautiful, another deep, full breath inhale, filling up. Exhale, sigh it out. We'll start to build our Ujjayi breath. We're going to keep the lips sealed. Take a deep breath in through the nose, belly fills up. Rib cage expands, chest rises. And we'll exhale through the nose. We gently constrict the back of the throat. Good, creating that oceanic-like sound with the breath. Inhale through the nose, filling up. Exhale through the nose, let it go. Good, again, inhale, drinking in the breath. Exhale, letting it go. Good, blink the eyes open if they're not already. We'll inhale, arms reach up, and exhale, side body stretch, root the right palm into the mat. Ground down through that left hip, left arm reaches overhead. Feels comfortable, you can gaze up beneath that left arm. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, slowly rise up. Good, inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, side body stretch. This time really rooting down into that right sits bone. Breathing in through that right side body. So we want to keep that sits bone planted into the earth so we can feel that full side body stretch. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, slowly rise up. And exhale, take it to a twist. Right hand crosses over the left knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Maybe gazing back over that left shoulder. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, twisting further. Inhale through center. Exhale to the other side. Left hand on the right knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist. Good, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good, come through center. From here, we are going to roll over the knees and come onto all fours. So just stacking shoulders over wrist, hips over the knees. Spread your fingers wide on your mat, really pressing down into your pointer finger and your thumb. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, press the heart through the upper arms. And exhale, cat, round and curl. Press your mat away from you. Good, inhale, cow pose, belly drops, heart lifts. Exhale, round and curl. Good, 2 more, breath in. Breath out, articulating through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Good, coming back to a neutral spine here. We're gonna move into our first downward dog. So inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, down dog, send hips up and back. Good, you can pedal it out here. Walk it out, bending into one knee at a time. Just bringing some movement into the lower body. Good. And from here, we might need to walk our feet a little bit closer to our hands. We're gonna take another twist here. So right hand is gonna reach for the outside of that left ankle. So we're gonna have a nice wide base with the feet and walk the feet in. If your hand doesn't fully reach the ankle, that's okay. Maybe it grabs the shin, maybe you're just reaching back. If you have a hold of that leg, maybe try to gaze up under that left armpit. Keep pulling back on the right hip. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand to the mat. Take a full breath in. A full breath out. Good, we're gonna switch sides. Left hand grabs for that right ankle or the outside of the calf. Pulling back on the hips, trying to keep them squared. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. And gently release your hand. Gaze to the top of the mat. Slowly walk the feet up behind the wrist. From here, we're gonna turn the toes off the mat and come down into a yogi squat. So this might feel like a lot as we're just getting into our practice. You can grab a block, take a seat on the block if that feels good, supported. If you have a pillow, whatever feels good in your body. You can sway side to side if that feels good if you're not on a block. Just feeling those hips open and trying to stay proud through the chest. So again, we tend to round it. Try to challenge yourself to lift up through the crown of the head and stay long through the spine. Good, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Good, one more breath in. One more breath out. And gently release the hands down to your mat. And slowly straighten the legs. Turn the toes forward to face the top of the mat. We'll inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. You can move your block out of the way if you haven't. Tuck your tailbone, slowly rolling up through the spine. Good. When you get to the top of the mat, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bow forward over the legs. Inhale to a flat back. And from here, we are going to step the left foot back. So stepping the left foot back into a low lunge, we're bending into that right knee. And from here, we'll drop down onto that left knee and untuck the toes. Slowly rise up as arms reach overhead. Good, so hips are square to the front of the mat. Relax the shoulders away from the ears and keep engaging through the core. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good, lower your right hand to your hip. Take an inhale. And exhale, side body stretch. Lean over to the right side as we breathe into the left side of the body. Good, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to rise. Exhale, plant the left palm to the inside of the right foot. Reach that right arm up. Tuck your back toes and engage the back leg, lifting that left knee off the mat, coming into your low lunge twist. Good, maybe gazing out toward that right thumb. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand to the inside of that right foot. And we're going to come into a side lunge skandasana. So we're gonna walk our hands to the inside of the foot and we're going to bend into that right knee. Good, hands can come to a heart or to the floor, a block. And I am very low in my skandasana, so you may very well be up here that is normal. You can bring your hands to block or your mat. Just try to stay long through the spine in whichever variation that you're in. Good, I almost feel like it's harder for me to stay up here and it's easier to sink into my flexibility. So if you're in that same position, just noticing. Full breath in, full breath out. Good, slowly begin to straighten that front leg. We're gonna shift the hands in between both feet. So toes are facing the long edge of the mat. Inhale to a flat back and exhale to forward fold. Good, letting the head and neck be soft. Shift your weight into the balls of your feet. And deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to a flat back, hands come beneath the face. Slowly walk around to the top of the mat again. So right toes point forward, and we're gonna step that left foot up and out. So we're on a really wide base here, preparing for pyramid pose. Front leg is straight, back foot slightly turned out. Inhale to lift the spine and exhale, fold forward over your front right leg. Keep pulling back on that right hip. You should feel a deep stretch in the back of the right leg. Again, feel free to use blocks beneath the hands. If you feel like this is really intense on that right leg, please take a micro bend in the knee. But this is such a great stretch for flexibility in the hamstrings. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, exhale. Good. Come to a flat back, hands plant around that right foot. We're gonna bend into that right knee and slowly step the left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale to fold forward. Good. Then the knees slowly roll up the spine. And you rise to the top. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, we're gonna take that on the other side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bow forward. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, step the right foot back toward the back edge of the mat, coming into your low lunge. And we'll drop down onto that back knee and untuck the toes. Good, arms reach up for your low lunge. Rooting down into that left big toe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Relax the shoulders, inhale. And exhale. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, side body stretch. Reaching up and over, breathing into your right side body as you bend toward the left. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, slowly rise up. Right palm plants on the inside of that left foot. Left arm reaches up. Tuck the back toes, low lunge twist. Back leg is lifted off the mat. Baby, you gaze up toward that left thumb. And deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower that left palm down. Again, we're going to bring our hands to the inside of that left foot. Slowly begin to roll onto the heel of the right foot as you sink down into your low lunge, your Skandasana. Again, hands beneath blocks if that feels good. Maybe you play with staying up higher, testing your flexibility and strength in new ways. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, slowly straighten that leg. The left toes turn to the long edge of the mat. Take a breath in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Wide-legged forward fold as you shift weight into the balls of your feet. Beautiful, full breath in. Full breath out. Soften through the head and neck, inhale. Exhale. Good, hands come beneath the face, half lift. Slowly walk your hands around to the top of the mat. Left toes point forward. Step that right foot up and out slightly. Good. We'll inhale to a flat back and exhale, fold forward, pyramid pose. Again, that left hip is pulling back, feeling that stretch on the left, the back of the left leg. Head and neck are heavy. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, hands plant onto the outer edge of the left foot. We're going to tuck the back toes, come onto the ball of that back foot, and step back for downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Drop down onto the knees. Untuck the toes. We are going to come into puppy pose. So we're on our knees, and from here we're slowly going to walk our hands toward the top edge of the mat. So this pose can be a really intense back bend here. If you want to use a block beneath your forehead, that's totally optional. We're going to allow the heart to melt and come down in between the arms. You can stay up on your chin like I mentioned, or you can bring forehead to a block. If that feels more supported, you can even move to the block to the chest. It'll still give you that nice chest stretch depending on your openness. If you feel really open, I'm gonna lower the chin all the way down flat, forehead to mat. Just play with it here. I know it feels awkward and weird, especially the first few times that you do it, but try to breathe through the discomfort. If there's any pain, please back off. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. We'll slowly snake forward onto the belly. That is one of my favorite poses. Since I work at a desk all day and find myself hunching over, it's really good to open up the chest. Good. So forearms are parallel to one another. Fingertips face forward. Inhale, lift the heart forward for your Sphinx pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower chin to chest. Lower your right ear towards your right shoulder. Breathing into the left side of the neck, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, lower forehead to chest. Good. Breath in. Exhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Good. Simultaneously pulling the heart forward as you breathe into that right side of the neck. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, lower forehead to center. And lower down all the way onto your belly. We'll bring our hands next to the rib cage and round it down into the mat. And we'll inhale up to tabletop and take a seat onto the backs of our heels. So we are going to play with a rolling camel here. Camel pose is very intense, but I do love moving through it in this rolling way. I find it can be a little bit more accessible for folks. So you're going to bring one hand onto your heel or bring two blocks onto the outer edges of your heels at whichever height. And from here, we are just going to roll up onto the knees as you press your hips forward. Good, so it doesn't have to be that full camel where the shoulders are square, just reaching up and back, slowly lowering your seat back onto your heels as you switch sides, bringing that left arm up and back, sending the hips forward. Good, and just take this with your breath. Inhale as you open, exhale as you lower down to a seat. Good, inhale as you open, press the hips forward, exhale, lower. Good, inhale, lift up, engage the glutes, exhale, lower. Good, I know it probably feels silly if you've never done this before, but trust the process. I promise it's good for your spine. So opening, moving, breathing. Let's do one more round each side. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Good, breath in. Breath out. Good, let's roll back into a seated pose. Crisscross applesauce. Good, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, slowly walk your hands forward, coming into a nice fold. Bring your forehead to the mat or a block. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly from here, roll up over the knees, back into tabletop. Walk it back a bit. Good, from here, we'll tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. From here, we're gonna step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. On the ball of the back foot, coming to our lizard lunge, lower down onto the back knee, untuck the toes. So option one is to stay up on the palms. Oops. Option two, if you have a block or pillow, to lower down onto the block with your forearms, or if you're feeling really good, you can lower all the way down onto your mat. So this is option one right here. If you have a strap, or if you know you like to grab for your back foot, that is another option if you want to bend that back knee and take your quad stretch. Good, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good, breath in. Breath out. Bring the hands back to the inside of the right foot. Tuck the back toes, engage that back leg. Press back, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take that on the other side. Left foot steps through to the top of the mat on the outside of the palms, coming down to your lizard lunge. Again, you have all those same options. One side may feel different than the other. That is okay, that's normal. Just noticing those differences in each side of our body. We may need to stretch one side a little bit more. This side is definitely tighter for me, and that's all right. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Good, slowly lower back onto the palms if you're not already there. Tuck your right toes, lift that back leg, press back, downward dog. Good, deep breath in. Deep breath out. From here, lower down onto the knees again. Come back into your crisscross applesauce. And we're gonna do some more hip openers here. So again, lots of options to make this practice work for you and your body. So option one, our fingertips will face our hips rather, and soles are flat onto the mat. And we'll cross that right ankle over the left knee. Option one is to stay right here. Again, always lifting through the heart, nice tall spine. Just breathing into that right hip. This may feel like plenty. You can just play with bringing that left heel in closer to the bum for a deeper stretch. If you want to take this to another step, you can slowly begin to bring that left heel over to the right side of the body, coming into a fire log pose or double pigeon. This feels like a lot on your knee. You can place that block beneath the right knee as for some added support. Again, just lifting up here. If that still feels like too much with the block, just take it back to the first step. And here we want to make sure that both shins are parallel to the front edge of the mat. So I notice a lot of students tend to hug that left heel in toward the right glute. We want to make sure it's pulling forward so we really get that stretch in the hips. So you can stay up seated, or you can lower down onto a block or your mat. And I'll stop talking here for a few moments so we can just slow down, connect to the breath and body, just take some time to breathe into the hips. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly begin to walk the hands up if you were folded forward. Wherever you are, you're going to gently unwind, uncross, bring the soles of the feet onto the mat, and then we'll just windshield wiper the legs side to side, give those hips a little bit of a shake and stretch. We have one more side to go. So again, soles of the feet onto the mat, fingertips face the hips. We'll lift that left ankle over the right knee. Option one, you can stay right here. You can practice pulling that right heel in. Option two, slowly heel toe that right ankle over to the left side. Check to make sure that the shins are parallel. Again, your block is your friend in your practice. And if it feels good, slowly into walk and bow forward. And again, we'll just hang out here for a little bit longer than we have in our other postures. Our hips need time to open, to release. And we're just staying with the breath, staying with the body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. If you're folded over, slowly take your time to walk the hands up. Wherever you are, we'll all unwind. Again, release the feet. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Shake that out. Let it go. Maybe extend the legs. Give them a little shake, a little wiggle. And we are going to come all the way down onto our backs. Good, so we're just gonna take one back bend here, big bridge pose. If you have a block, that is how I'm going to take it today. You can bring it on the flat level, medium, or highest level. So feet are hips width distance apart. Engage the glutes, lift up through the hips, and you can place that block beneath your sacrum, that flat part of the back, right above your glutes and at your lower back where they meet. If you want to take your full bridge pose, it's lifting the hips up, that's totally fine. Take a full breath in, a full breath out. Inhale, exhale. If you don't have the block, you can lower all the way down onto your back. If you are up on a block, we are going to come into waterfall pose. So just lifting one leg up at a time. I'm going to lower down onto medium height here for some more stability with the block. And our legs just come up through, reaching towards the sky. You can roll your ankles if that feels good. Stacking the feet over the hips. Enjoying some nice lymphatic drainage, release. And if you don't have that block, just spine is on the mat and the legs are up to the sky.
You can also always do this against a wall, legs up the wall pose, and hang out there for a few minutes. It feels great. Especially if you have tired or sore legs, this is really wonderful. Good, deep breath in, deep breath out. And bend the knees, slowly lower the soles of the feet onto the mat. Lift the hips up and remove that block if you have it. We'll all hug the knees in toward the chest. Good. Swaying side to side. We'll say happy baby, grabbing for the outer edges of the feet. Rock side to side. Any last wiggles, any last movements that you need out. When you feel ready, wrap your forearms around your shins, curl up into a tight ball. Give yourself a big, well-deserved hug. Take a deep breath in and exhale, release into your Shavasana. Arms and legs extend long on the mat. Feet fall open, palms fall up to the sky. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Allow your mind to be soft. You don't need to focus on anything. Just settle into the body. Feel free to pause the video and stay in your Shavasana. If you're ready to move on, slowly bring to wiggle fingers and toes, roll your wrists and your ankles. And take a full body stretch. Reach your arms out overhead, get nice and long. And bend your knees, roll over onto your right side, coming into the fetal position, taking a moment to pause here. And keeping the eyes closed, slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seat. I'll meet with hands at heart center. Take a deep full breath in. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it out. One more, just like that. Deep inhale, filling up. Exhale, let it go. May you feel strong in your body. May you feel at peace in your mind. And may you feel love in your heart. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Please let me know what you thought of this class and what you'd like to see next. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.